And so you've you made the change, you relocated, you bought the business.
Yes.
Was there a particular strategy in mind, or probably a better question is, did the strategy change at any point in time from what the initial focus was when you bought the business?
Well, when he bought the business, he immediately knew there was opportunities. He
Sure.
knew that what was there was the basis.
Right.
So that was going to be the groundwork, and from there he would develop and diversify.
Yeah.
And I don't think he ever imagined it would be what it is today.
Yeah.
At least he never verbalised it.
Yeah, sure.
But he certainly knew what we were buying was just the breadcrumbs, and we were going to move from there and expand it.
Yeah, because from memory, what was it? It was about 15, 20 trucks.
Yes, yeah, there was only a few.
Of that number, and on a very specific area of focus, as you said beforehand, of tippers.
Yes, and I think majority of the clientele was like 85% was one client.
Right.
So first thing he said, we have to diversify.
Yeah.
Because that was a contract job. If he lost the contract, there's 85% gone.
Yeah.
So immediately he started to, look at how he can diversify.
Sure.
How can we do this? What can we do? We stopped the interstate transport because it wasn't viable.
Yeah.
And then he went, well, the Gladstone's not doing so well. We'll get rid of that.
Yep.
And then he gradually moved into more bulk haulage and got many more clients.
Sure. Okay. All right. I can only imagine Brett's brain at that point in time, given his risk management background, and having one customer being 85% ish of the main revenue stream.
Yes.
Big alarm bells.
I think within the first 12 months he was very concerned that he'd done the wrong thing.
Sure.
And I do know that he had a conversation with his father at some point and said, I don't know if we should do this.
Yeah.
I know his brother, who was a small shareholder as well, said, do it for 5 years and get out.
Yeah.
But within that period of time, Brett had totally transformed the company.
Wow.
So he had a moment of uncertainty.
Yeah.
But once he verbalised it and talked to some others and myself, he then went, no, this is the way to go, and off he went.
Yeah. And what do you think that switch was? Because oftentimes when we hit these challenges in life, there's certain people that will run because they'll run away from the fear, and there's other people that will look beyond that and rise above that challenge and try and find solutions and alternatives.
I think the more that he was in the field, the more that he looked around what was here and what wasn't here, he started to work out how his business could work within the industry.
Right.
And so, yes, he had a moment. His father said, just keep going.
Yep.
And then he went, right, how am I going to do this? What's the best way forward?
Yeah.
And he came up with ideas of how to, again, diversify the company and also change not so many tippers.
Yep.
And look into the bulk haulage on flat trucks and then eventually containers.